Tlaquín 5 para cajino, que para que se cara para canaya da sata. Y mi ojalá que 5 if you like a son. Alright, you beautiful, lovely souls. Past energetic check, but still here. Alright. So, let's find out what is energetically taking place that's now going to show up in 3D. This spiritual journey, this healing journey is a very wild, crazy ride. And it's good that you just have fun with it because honestly, let's be honest. It don't make sense sometimes. You know, we've been taught to believe logic. Everything's in a linear motion, but that's not the way the world works. The universe is as free as it wants to be. So maybe it doesn't make sense for me right now because I'm starting to realize I know nothing. You know, I'm given information to share with others and from my own life, but honestly, I'm at this place where I am a student again, and this makes me so happy. And I don't feel like I'm at a place of a student who's going to be bamboozled, you know, by my own mom. You know, I came into the world having somebody just like already bamboozle me, but I feel like with all of the experiences of spiritual warfare that I have experienced, and thank you God for allowing me to see my strength through it, but I feel as if I now, you know, am ready to learn without pain. You know, I now feel courageous enough to say, no, I'm not going to entertain your toxic shit, and walk away. And somebody may say, you can't say that to me. I can say whatever the fuck I want. This is a free world, and I'm free. I'm a free sovereign being, and just because you aren't, that has nothing to do with me. But you know, I really feel like I won't even have to do that. So we have the 2 of spades here and the 9 of hearts, and I feel that what's energetically taking place that's going to show up in the 3D is 222. You're also going to be meeting, divine meeting or something, a reuniting, a reconciliation of a loved one that was separated from you maliciously is going to be happening too. But what I'm picking up, there's love in the air too. 2022. Beautiful. What's happening is as you see yourself is how others are going to see you. You know, before there was this cloak of invisibility put on a lot of chosen ones where we would speak our truth and people would still project onto us. That's why that curse of projection was so strong. Because there was this huge cloak of invisibility on us where we would naturally attract hate and things like that. So we could literally, you know, be next to someone who is caught red blood killing somebody. And we would encounter so much warfare that they would say, well, I don't care. And they wouldn't be able to understand why they were doing so much hateful shit, but they would lock you up instead of the other person. And the person would sit there grinning like a clown. See, I told you I'd get away with anything, but no, that's not happening anymore. Okay, someone is about, like, there's a lot of, it has a lot of downs and give, but you know, we had karmic justice taking place. There's a lot of people about to go to prison. That's very specific. There's a lot of people that did a lot of crime, and they thought if they called a chosen person crazy, the punishment for what they had did would just go, you know, left in the dark. No. There's something big happening. Like this 2022 portal is so special. It is so subtle that honestly, it's like I don't even know how to describe it. It's like it's like this beautiful feminine mask. It's like an eclipse energy, but you can't see the eclipse. That's how I would describe it. It's like you don't see it, but you feel it. And you know you're not going to be the same afterwards. And on this 2 of spades card, and it's just so beautiful. Like, I'm so grateful to be where I'm at because, like, I'm at so much at peace. There's this wonderful couple having this conversation, And the man saying to the woman, I had a wonderful dream that Anonymous turned out to be me. I feel as if creators are going to be uniting with creators instead of uniting with haters, okay? I feel as if healers are going to be uniting with healers. I feel as if there's going to be more respect on a global scale of differences. And I feel like there's going to be happier times because the justice system is going to be showing up in the 3D system working for us light workers, okay? And this is why I was picking up on, like, spiritual warfare is literally at its last leg. Like, a lot of us light workers, we were being speeded up to understand the curses that were spoken over our lives and things like that. And us returning it to the sender is allowing us to be able to breathe easier and to not keep repeating healing the same thing over and over. And if you've been wondering why was I constantly healing the same thing over and over, there was a lot of factors that contributed to it. But a good chunk of it was because you were targeted as a child with spiritual warfare. You know? I made some black eyed peas today. And I'm very excited. So, how I discovered what my mother had been doing to me as a child. A pen, like a pen that you stick something to the wall with, literally fell into my black eyed peas. And I'm thinking to myself, what? That's weird as hell. Then I started doing some digging. I understand some things. Started returning curses back to my mother. And I'm feeling good. So if you're hearing this message, this is a sign that you've been looking for. You might be getting a message of the root of all the spiritual warfare. Because I know for me, my mother was the seed of all the spiritual warfare. I didn't understand exactly how it was taking place, but I needed to understand it. And basically all the other spiritual warfare latched into everybody else that came after her. So what happens when you locate the seed of all spiritual warfare? What happens when you locate the seed of a weed? It actually kills all the weeds. It's very difficult to find the weeds because a lot of weeds, they sprout everywhere. You know, you can get weed killer and destroy your own garden. But the goal is to locate the beginning of when you started planting that garden. More so, the weed is going to be connected next to the very first seed that was planted. And it's because a weed wants to be the very first. See, when you understand the nature of plants, weeds want to be appreciated and loved. Okay? That's why, more than likely, wherever the first seed was planted in the garden is where you find the weeds. So if you actually have a little garden and you're like, oh wow, let me try it. And the seed of a weed is split up into pods, okay? Don't worry about it affecting you or poisoning you or anything like that. You can still wear gloves and things, but when you disconnect that root and get down to the seed of a weed, this is where the connection that all the other sprouts, the other sprouted things of weed, they will lose their life force. So you'll notice the weed of a seed, the seed of a weed is in half so it can pollinate in other places. It's like somebody trying to energy harvest off of you. They'll put their mark on you so you can attract people just like them, but they'll try to take on the attributes of I've changed. I'm better than them. I'll still breadcrumb you. So, discover the seed of the weed, and all curses disappear. And what will life be like curse-free? Okay. We'll pick the car and drinking tea and eating black-eyed peas. I'm very happy. I'm very excited. You know? You can expect all the people that was going up against you, they're going to be acting like they support you while having been inspired the whole time. They're going to start copying you, whatever it is you're doing. Okay? They're going to be like, well, we did go against, the chosen one. But now since everybody else on the chosen one did shit, let me get into what they get into. However, they going to destroy each other trying to do what you're doing. So it's like, for me personally, I'm in tarot. I can see people who gonna start copying tarot, and they gonna start encountering witch wars with just nothing but karmics. Now imagine a war free of empaths. The empath's energy is what kept the war going. The war ain't gonna be able to keep going. These are narcissists gonna destroy each other. Now, whatever your field, your field is, your tech wisdom is, you might be one of the biggest robot builders in the world. You might be one of the biggest magicians in the world. Beautiful. Well, you gonna have people going so hard to do what you doing. Okay? They gonna compete so hard that they gonna come up against people just like them. Dirty, grimy, ain't no way to go around it. And this is when a lot of them gonna end up getting stuck in the house. I just saw 1234 because they gonna be so beat down and withered down by their own kind. They gonna be like, I just want to stay in the house. They gonna lose their passion. Their health gonna be declining. They gonna be at a place where it's just like, let's try to get in contact with the chosen one we bullied, and they ain't gonna be able to get into contact with you. So that's currently taking place, and it's about to show up in the 3D in an unexpected manner. So just focus on your healing and health. And this is all the videos I'm gonna put out for quite a while, because I'm going to focus on my self-care. All right. Love and peace, y'all.